it is a vision for me that whatever I live for as a mother, whatever I envision for as a South Kenyan, it may not die with me. And most importantly, relationships and friendships. If you have a good friend, please introduce those friends to your children. And if you keep idiots within yourself, you will tell me what your children will do with those idiots. Yes. Unajua tukilea watoto wakuwe wakubwa, tunatafuta attachment na wale watu tunajua. Ama sio hivyo? When they have gone to different career pathways, tunatafuta nani atutafutie kazi? Now keep an idiot around yourself. You will tell me what your children will do with those idiots. Having said that, my name is Joki Mwaura. Joki Mwaura is a mother, a wife to one man. And I say to one man because we have brought many girls who are wives to women. I am a public speaker by birth. Mimi kazi yangu ni kupeana horo. That's my work. Giving information to different audiences. I also sit in many educational spaces. I actually belong to education space more than I belong in health space because my interactions are largely within education space. If you know you're a boy child, born as a very young boy, nurtured by your space where you grew up, you graduated, you became a man. And now you have other titles. In this school you're a teacher, in this school you're a security officer, in this school you would be a cook, in this school you have that title. At home, you also carry your personal individualized titles. I say individualized because a brother is not an individualized title, it is a shared title. But a father in many times is an individualized title. Sindio? Because ukakuwa hata na watoto watano, you are a father to individual children and they relate with you differently as individuals. You are a husband, maybe, I don't know whether you are shared or not, but kindly stand up. Please stand up, all men in this space. All men in this space. Our great men, in whatever capacity you serve the future of this country, in this institution, I want to sincerely recognize your efforts, and especially a man in an education space. Because you're nurturing children who have got fatherhood wounds from home. You are also teaching and growing up with children who have got fatherhood pains from home. And because I am big on fatherhood and boy child, I want to first appreciate your great sacrifice, your great commitment, your great work that you deliver from a man's perspective. I will come to ladies, musione kama nawapenda hawa sana, lakini kwa sababu wanaume wameondokewa majukumu mengi ya maisha, when you see mwanaume anajituma, who is committed and sober like this one, this was room sober. Wengine wanapata kazi lakini akilipo leo kesho hayuko kazi. Si ni ukweli? These are our brothers and our husbands and our people in our space. And when I see great men like you, then the future is luminous. Thank you so much, our men, for serving this institution in whatever capacity. And I'm so happy that you're many in this institution. Kwa sababu pahali kuna wanaume wengi, mambo mingi huwa hayaribikangi sana. Todo wanaume matilimushene, wanaitikia wakiitikia na wanakataa wakikataa. Si ndio? Yaani wanaume hawaikaji mavitu na huku. Kama anaitikia ameitikia na kama amekataa amekataa. Liz hata sema kitu alafu msikie nyuma ya wengine moshene. I mean, when I see an institution with many men like this, then I am also very sure that you don't have a lot of social issues because men engage their logical brain always, not the emotional part of them. Thank you so much, our men. And even at home, write a great narrative for the people that you relate with as a man, because that also matters in the midnight of your years. Asante sana. Our ladies who are many, you know, the reason I want to appreciate men, because even in career spaces, ladies in the house, I also want to sincerely appreciate your contribution in this institution, in the capacity that you serve here. Either as a teacher, a cook, or whoever you are, in this institution, I sincerely also do appreciate your effort, your commitment, and your impact in this space. Now, the greatest burdens in life are carried in your brains. The greatest burden in life are not physical. Si zile mizigo tumebeba kwa mgongo. Ni zile mizigo tumebeba kwa mawazo yetu. And after COVID, we were all left with a struggle matters mental health. Because COVID came, it did not live the life the way it was. Some of us who are in school, you had a whole year home without even knowing what to do. Most of us who are not in the essential services, we were left redundant for that 1 year. And from that, many families became dysfunctional. Many people lost themselves. And the impact of COVID, even to now, we carry the baggages. We carry the burden in us. Whoever lost a job and went up country, whoever lost a family because the spouses could not agree, whoever just got a baby who they were not ready for, because the only thing that we would do during that time ni kupendana tu wenye wanaweza pedana na kukosana wenye walikuwa wanakosana. Si ilikuwa tu hivyo? Yes. And from that we got so many COVID babies that today most parents still blame COVID for those babies. Ama hamjasikia hivyo? And literally, we carried a lot of baggages. After COVID, life had to continue. Normalcy came back. Even up to now, even us in health, we have got nothing much to say about it. Hata sisi tunajua COVID ilikuja, tukachukua AstraZeneca, na zile vaccines zingine tulichukua. But our lives as people had to continue. But the baggages continued with us. Then as days went by, many other things happened. We are dealing with parents who also have baggages from such a setup. We are dealing with children who are coming from a family that is causing trauma and pain to the children, and yet you're expected to teach them a curriculum. You are expected to carry them from home and get to school safely. You are expected to kumchunga hata toka kwa gate when it is not time to be out of the gate. We are dealing with children who are already carrying their own baggages. You as a person, beyond an employee of Edgewood School, you have that other life. You have your baggages as a mother. You have your baggages as a father. You have your baggages as a husband, as a wife. You have your baggages as a sibling from the families we are all growing from. We have baggages from being simply a Kenyan in an economic time as this. But at the same time, whenever you are required to be a teacher, we have an expectation on achievement. Whenever you're required to be a cook in this school, we already have an expectation of what you should deliver. Whenever you are at the gate, whenever you are at this swimming pool, whenever you are within this space, we have an expectation for you to deliver. And when I sat back and looked at the baggages people have carried, looked at the baggages that are beyond you in terms of weight, looked at the baggages that you would never find a solution to, I decided off. I simply decided off. And I clothed another suit and another principle in life, that whatever is beyond me as a person will never disturb me. I also clothed another suit in myself, that the only thing I have an attachment to fully is my inner peace. That's the thing I attach myself fully. Mimi hata watoto nimewaambia niko na 5, but me I cannot die for my children. I cannot. I am a very good mother. I am a very good person who believes in fundamentals in parenting, but I cannot die for my children. And I call them for a meeting, and they know the last person who would die for them in this world is me. They know that. Why? Hata vile umezaliwa kwenyu. You were brought up. You were brought up. Then you are given the basic skills that you are given at home. Then you are led to the world to come here and become. Your mothers and your fathers have got no control of the outcome that you are. They had only the control when they would guide you, when they would direct you, and then when they would correct you. But a time came when they simply cannot have any control of your decisions, any control of your choices, any control of the human being that you finally became. And because they also don't have control, you also do not have control. So the only thing we are meant to do when they are growing up as a parent, do the best that you can. Because at the end of the day, the journey of a career starts at home, and the journey of a career ends at home. At retirement, we shall send you back to the sender. And your families sent this human being to us, who became a teacher, who became a career person, who became a cook, who became a security person, who became a driver. You were sent by your families. At the end of your career at 60, we are sending you back to those people who sent you to us. We are sending you back. And this is why at workplace, I look at productivity from home. Because when you're not productive and settled at home, you cannot deliver at workplace. Mwanaume ukitoka nyumbani umetukanwa kila asubuhi. Ukija hapo utatukujia na makasiriko na moods. A lady who is totally neglected by other support systems in life, you will come here and bring those frustrations to us, and you simply cannot be productive. And therefore, if there's something any teacher should take care of, if there's something any driver listening to me should take care of, if there is anything all of us should take care of, is where we are coming from, because we shall eventually get back. And you know, careers are very unfair. Careers I equate them to miwa. Si unaona miwa? Miwa wakati ina grow, tunaweka maji. This is a time we are hyper in life. We are excited that we have been able to achieve this skill, this training. We are happy that we got an opportunity. Ni miwa ikikua. Miwa ikifika pale juu, when it is very sweet, everybody eyes it. Nataka kukula hii na tukikula toka hii nyamuri toka tuwake. Hiyo miwa tukikula wakati iko very sweet. When you're very sweet in life is when you're feeling that you are in your productive age, you have made the right relationships, you have a few coins in your pocket, you know life, you live once, you know, sindio? Yes, it is that prime life. It is when you get nothing much other than you being at the top of the mountain in self-actualization. And this time we clap for you. Thank you for making the good grades. Thank you for molding the child. Thank you for achieving all the things that we achieve. But after at 60 tunakutema. When the sweetness is gone, tunafanya nini? Na ni sisi wote, si hata mimi kama itafanya tu hivyo. It is all of us. Tunakutema. Na hata kama hutatemwa na career space, utatemwa na maisha. Si ndio? Yeni. Wakati Shiara Seiboka, when the might of the muscle is gone, life inafanya nini? Na inaendelea. Na ile kitu ulikuwa unafanya feeling at the top of everything, somebody is still there feeling the same. Somebody is still there feeling the same. The other day you graduated from university and you're the graduate of your village. Today, every other person is graduating. You don't even see the sense of celebrating graduations. Because you graduated and moved on. Sindio? Wadau. Wakati wa kutemwa, tunatemangwa kwenye tulitoka. Makoromasio masoka kakulia tumiti. Na huu utamu kwa sababu dunia imefinya yote. Imefinywa kwa kanisa where you're doing all responsibilities. Imefinywa kwa familia where you're bringing up your family. Imefinywa kwa career space where you're giving all your effort. It will be taken back to the center. center every morning. Every morning, take care of your center. Come from happy families and be deliberate to make your family spaces happy. I am married to Mwaura, but I keep saying, I may not be in charge of his happiness, but I'm in charge of my own happiness and making my space happy. That's my policy. Yeah, akiamua kukasirika siku yake ni sawa. Lakini I will not be part of his pain that he will keep to tell the story. Because at the end of the day, what benefit is it? Wazazi mkilia watoto, please give your best. But whatever outcome, si hata wenye wanakunywa pombe wanaana kwa mitaa. Si wako na mama na baba. Si wako na mama na